Hello guys, I'm Mr.Mechanic and I'm here with another video on my YouTube channel. In this video we are going to design this 3D model in SolidWorks, and here we have the dimensions. This is the top view of the model and this is the front view, and we'll get help from these dimensions to design this 3D model. Before getting started, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and put your comments. Your subscription, your comments give me more energy to upload more videos on my YouTube channel. So let's get started as soon as possible. Here we have the dimensions. Firstly, I have to close the model. For closing the model in SolidWorks, just come here and click on close. Now I have to make a new part. For making a new part, just come here and click on new part. Okay, we have a new part now. First thing first, I have to draw a rectangle, then we have to extrude the rectangle. So here I have to choose a plane to draw or a sketch. At first it doesn't matter which plane you choose, but I suggest you to choose the front plane. Click on front plane and click on a sketch. Now we have open a sketch. Here choose center rectangle, and you can say that get close to the origin point. An orange point here appears. It means that if I click on this point, the center of the rectangle will be connected to the origin point. So here I click on the screen and right click and select, and you can see the relations here. Here choose a smart dimension, and the dimension of this line is 280 millimeter, and the dimension of this one is 280 millimeter. So the sketch is fully fine and everything is black and the sketch is not moving. If you can't see the dimensions or the relations, you can simply come in hide and show items and you can turn on or turn off the sketch view relations or the dimensions. So here come to the feature. If you don't have the feature tab, right click and you can turn on or turn off the feature tab. Here comes the extruded bust and base, and in selected contour choose this region, and here must be blind, and we have to extrude the sketch about 20 millimeter. Don't turn on these two options, and here must be a sketch plane and click on OK. And here we have the model. We have to apply a fillet on this edge here. So here in feature choose fillet, and in items to fillet, here must be tangent propagation, here must be full preview, and in item to fillet, here choose this edge and this one and the edge here, and the last one is here. And the fillets, the radius of the fillet must be 40 millimeter. So here in fillet parameters, the radius must be 40 millimeter, and it must be symmetric, and the profile must be circular, and that's it. Click on OK. Now we have to make a hole on this surface. We have to make 4 holes on this surface. So here click on the blue surface and click on a sketch, and in view orientation choose this view, and here choose center rectangle and draw a rectangle. So start drawing the rectangle from the origin point. Please be careful about that, and click on the screen and right click and select to exit the tool. Now we have to draw 4 circles on the rectangle. So on these points exactly, draw 4 circles, 2-point circle, and hold the control button and choose these 4 circles and give them equal relation because they have the same dimension. Now choose the smart dimension. The dimension of the circle is 40 millimeter, I think. Yes, it is 40 millimeter. And the dimension of this line is I think it is 200 millimeter. And hold the control button and choose this line and give it equal relation because they have the same dimension. So you can see everything is fully fine, and the sketch is black and I can't move my sketch. Now all you have to do is just make a hole on this surface. So click on cut extruded cut, and in selected contour choose these regions, this one, and here, and this circle and this circle. Yes, and click, and you have to change this parameter to through all, and don't turn on these two options. Here must be sketch plane and OK. So here we have the holes. Now we have to make another extrusion at the center of these circles. So here again choose this surface. So you can see when I click on the flat surface on a model, the color of the surface changes to blue. And when I right click, you can see here you can click on a sketch. Now we have an open sketch. In view orientation, this view is better, or you can simply hold the Ctrl and 8 button on your keyboard. Here choose a circle and 2-point circle and draw 4 circles at the center of these holes. A circle here and the last one. And press the escape button and choose all of these circles, and in add relation give it equal relation because they have the same dimension. In smart dimension, the dimension of this circle is 60 millimeter. Yes. And choose convert entities and choose these circles here, this one and this one here, and click on OK. And in feature, complete feature, and click on extrude boss and base, and in selected contour choose these regions, this one, and this one, and we have to extrude it about 5 millimeter. It must be blind. Don't turn on these options. Here must be a sketch plane, and click on OK. Yes. Now we have to make another cut extrude on this model. So click on this surface or on this surface, it doesn't matter, but this surface is better. Click on this surface and right click, and again choose this surface and click on a sketch and hold the Ctrl and 8 button, and here choose line, and we have to draw the profile of this cut extrude. So here I start drawing the line from this edge. You can see when I get close to the edge, the color of the edge changes to orange. It means that if I click on this edge, the line will be connected to the edge. So here draw a vertical line and a horizontal line and a vertical line, and here choose 3-point arc and draw an arc. Start drawing the arc from this point, the orange point. Draw an arc. The center of the arc must be this side of the sketch. Here choose again line, and I think we should mirror these lines. So here choose center line and draw a vertical center line from the center of the circle, the arc, and hold the Ctrl button and choose this point and the point here and give it a vertical relation. Move the sketch a little bit. So delete this constant relation. It sometimes gets the relations automatically. And here in mirror entities, choose this line, and this one, and in mirror about choose the center line and OK. Hold the Ctrl button and choose this point and the point here and give it a merge relation. Yes. Now it's much better. And choose line, and we have to connect this point to the point here. Here choose a smart dimension. The radius of this arc is 20 millimeter. The dimension of this line is 40 millimeter, and the dimension from this point to the point here is 100 millimeter. The sketch is not still fully defined because these lines here are still blue and the sketch is still moving. So choose a smart dimension, and the dimension of this line, the dimension of this line is 10 millimeter. The sketch is not still fully defined because it is still moving. So let me see what dimension do we have. Here choose a smart dimension. The dimension of this line, I think the sketch is still moving. So let me, you have to mirror these lines to this side of the origin point. So I have to draw a center line. Choose center line and connect this point to this point by a center line, and right click and select. Now choose mirror entities and choose all of these lines, and in mirror about choose the center line and okay. Now you have to apply a dimension, but I don't know what's the dimension of this line. Yes, I think the dimension from this point to the point here is 50 millimeter. Yes, the sketch is fully fine and everything is black. Now all we have to do is just come to the feature and click on cut extrude. Here in selected contour, choose this region and this region here, and here must be through all. Don't turn on these two options. Here must be a sketch plane and click on OK. Now we have to make another cut extrude. We have to draw two arcs here. So here again we have to choose this surface, and here click on sketch. Don't click on edit sketch. Click on sketch to make a new sketch. Now we have open sketch. Here choose 3-point arc and start drawing the arc from this edge and connect the arc to the edge again, and click on a screen and right click and select. Now choose a center line and connect the center of these two arcs and right click and select. Here in let me see, yes, here choose a smart dimension. The dimension of the radius of this arc is 54 millimeter. The sketch is not still fully defined because hold the control button and choose this point and the origin point and give it horizontal relation. The sketch is not still fully defined because it is still moving. Yes, it is still moving. And here choose a smart dimension. The dimension from this point to this point is minus 10 millimeter. Sorry, minus 10 millimeter. Yes. Yes, the dimension from this point to this edge is 10 millimeter, and choose center, choose line and connect this point to this point. The sketch is fully defined. Now all we have to do is just mirror these entities to this side of the center line, and we have to choose entities to mirror and choose these entities. And in mirror about, choose the center line and turn on the copy. Okay. Here come to the feature and click on extruded cut. The selected contour, choose this region and this region, and don't turn on these two options. And here must be through all and a sketch plane and click on OK. Now all we have to do is just apply a color. So here you can see we designed the model. Here click on extruded cut, and in edit appearance the color of green is better, and here, for example, you can change the color of the fillets. For example, the color should be red. And for example, you can change the color of this extrusion to blue. For example, blue is better. So you can change the colors, and you can apply many different colors. Or here in appearance and scenes, you can change the color. You can change the material. For example, you can change the you can choose the metal and choose a steel, polished steel. So the color of the model changes to color of the polished steel. So here you can practice at home. I leave the link below, the link of the dimensions, so you can practice at home. And I have uploaded over 60 videos on my YouTube channel about SolidWorks, designing 3D models in SolidWorks, drawing a sketch. And don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and put your comments. Your subscription and your comments give me more energy to upload more videos on my YouTube channel. Thanks for watching this video.